Listen to me. Most people don't lose their cars. They lose money. They lose opportunities because something big came by. They lose it because they never see what's coming. The small stuff, the building up something slowly like an engine slug. Now, I'm going to break down something to you. In today's video, I'm going to show you how a little hidden sludge inside my Honda Accord taught me a spiritual principle that changed my entire perspective on business, on Turo, on life, and yes, on you. Stay tuned. Well, welcome back, guys. My kings, my queens. This is your boy, Luke Brooks, Mr. Car Share Genius, the man who helps you turn your car into money, printing blessings. So, right before we dive into this wow ride, I want you to go ahead and do something for me. I want you to go ahead to share, like this video right now, and share it around and drop a comment, because the lesson I'm about to teach you might save your car and maybe your mindset. And guys, don't forget to get this book right here, my checklist, actually my free Car Share Genius checklist. It will save you thousands as you start your journey in the car rental business. So guys, I was there, cruising through Bahrain, thinking about my Honda Accord was invincible. My friends caught a lot of L's with their fancy cars, but this car held me down. And Hondas don't quit. They run things all the way to the end. They could run through your dreams, table teaspoon of oil, and they would still start up. But one day I pulled up to Automax to just get the car fixed up with engine mounts. And my car had a little oil spot on the ground. Didn't sound bad. No knocking, no coast, just drip. And a tiny little drip that kept popping up every morning before I went to work. That kind of drip, you just don't ignore it, Some people ignore it like a DM from someone they totally don't know who they are. Spam, So I said, let's go get the engine looked at. They looked at the engine to open up, and they showed me this. Now, I'm telling you, this had me speaking in tongues for a minute. I was like, sludge, thick, black, burnt, layer, aging. It came from the previous owner who had this car in Bahrain, and it finally came to light for me. So, I tell this mechanic, bro, I only had this car for 3 years. This can't be me. Not saying I'm just so innocent, but this couldn't be an accumulation of 3 years. And he told me this. He said, bro, this is Bahrain. The heat cooks oil, and a lot of places uses recycled oil, which, again, guys, stay away from these shops out here if you're living in Bahrain. And guys in America, be mindful what type of oil you get. And it got me right there. God hit me with a revelation when I had that moment. The environment you're in can destroy you faster than the miles you put travel in. And you could be doing everything right, but if the environment is wrong, your blessings get contaminated, your growth gets slow, and your life gets sludged up, just like my Honda did. You saw the picture. You don't get destroyed overnight. You get destroyed one bad oil change at a time. One cheap decision at a time. One I will fix it later at a time. One is just a small leak at a time. And isn't that exactly what happens in business? You ignore the cash flow issues. You ignore the maintenance. You ignore the delayed gas on Turo until suddenly, boom, sludge, mess, breakdown. And speaking of getting your financial engine running right, you already know I wrote a book about this called Starting Out on Turo. That book right there will help you avoid mistakes that cost people thousands. Grab it. The link is in the description. So, they cleaned the engine, the top part of the engine manually, scraping it, as you see in this video here. That junk out of there. But the oil is still old. Sludge still at the bottom pan. and the mechanic says drive it 300 kilometers. Let it circulate, then come back. I said, okay. So I hopped in my car. I drive from Tubali to Jaffa to City Center Mall back to Fontana Gardens. I hit about 150 kilometers an hour on the highway. The engine's running smoothly. No knocking, no hesitation. And that's when it hit me again. Sometimes God cleans the top of your life first and drives you to go, right? It lets you drive and lets you drive out to the rest. You don't get the full restoration instantly. You get it in stages. Some of y'all who are watching this right now, God has already cleaned the top of you. And he's already removed the big mess, but he's still letting you go through that 300 kilometer drive to flush out everything else you've been carrying. You're not broken. You're in a process, just like my Honda is right now. And speaking of a process, if you're trying to turn your car into a business, join my Car Share Genius Masterclass. I'll literally walk you step by step, picking the right car, setting up your listings, scaling your fleet, and hitting consistent profit month after month. Discover discipline and direction. That's what my course gives you. And oh, I know what y'all gonna say. Don't be clowning me in the comments. I found out that I was missing a skid plate. So now I'm out here on Amazon like, what's the difference between steel and plastic? And if you see me on video somewhere working on my car with a drill, mind your business. You know, it is what it is, guys. But I'm getting it fixed because when you know better, you do better. And that's a true fact, guys. That's a true statement. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to wrap it up. And I want you to know what the moral of this story is. A small leak becomes a big problem if you ignore it. Your life, your business, your finances, they all need constant maintenance. And sometimes the smudge or the sludge that you're dealing with ain't even from you. It's from a previous season, a previous owner, a previous life. But guess what? I want you to listen up. You can still be restored. You can still be rebuilt. You can still run clean again. Just like my Honda will. So guys, make sure you download the free Car Share Genius checklist. The book starting out on Turo. Join my Car Share Genius Masterclass and watch the other videos that I have right over in the section. Subscribe, like, and comment down below. Tell me what's your nightmare story. I would love to know. I want y'all to stay blessed because we're not going through a breakdown. I see you at the next 300 kilometers. Take care. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is where we do everything for everyone on Car Share Genius. All right, guys. I see you soon.